Hey learner, this is Nilesh Porate. So in this video we are going to see the next Python beginner projects, that is the arithmetic game. We can also say that the brain test game. So what is the meaning of that project? So first we ask the user how many questions. Here we assume if user enter the 5, then we perform the different arithmetic calculation from the numbers within the range. We assume the range is that the 1 to 10. So numbers are random and arithmetic operator is also random, and the user gives the answer. So we also add the some timer control. So after the successful completion of 5 questions, then the user gives the result, how many correct and the wrong questions, and how much time they require to completion. So this is our game. So we perform the some functionality. So this is my Jupyter notebook, okay, and here we give the some title. This is my mini project number 3. So arithmetic game or brain tester. So here we define a one function. So this function is generate a one question. So my function name is that the generate question. Then op1, this is my operand. Here we get a random number in between 1 to 10. So here we use the random dot. So we import the random library. So import the random. So random dot function name is that the rand int. We get a random number in between 1 to 10. So 11 is the end number. So same we copy the one more time for the second operand. So we get the two random numbers between 1 to 10, and here is one operand. Operand is also a random. So here we pass the choice. There are the different choices. For example, plus for the addition, minus for the subtraction, star for the multiplication, and the integer division we use the floor division operator. So we perform this some basic operation. So here we use the one if condition. If operand is equal to plus. If your operand is the plus, then we store the result in answer variable op1 plus op2. We perform the addition. Same, we copy paste this operation 3 times. Next one is that the minus for the subtraction, star for the multiplication, and double slash for the floor division. So we change the operation op1 minus op2, op1 star op2, op1 divide op2. So here we create a one question. So we concat the string. This is my first number. Concat to operand. So operand, and again we concat second operand. So by using plus operator, we concatenate the string, then operand, then again string. So for example, my first number is that the 5, and second number is that the 6, and my operand is that the plus. So here we create a question 5 plus 6, and in answer variable there is an answer for these two operand. So after this generating a question and answer, we return this variable. So question comma answer. So Python has the functionality to return the multiple values at the same time. So we create a one more function. So this function name is that the play game. So first we accept the number of question count from the users. So number of questions is equal to, so here we use the input function, how many questions. This is my user input, and store the question count in number of question variable. So we use the one correct variable and assign the correct value is that the 0. So if your number of question is that the 5, So here we use the one loop to repeating these questions for the multiple times. So we use the for loop. So for I in range, here we pass the number of questions. If your number of question is that the 5, then for loop is repeated 5 times. So now here we call the generate question function, this one, and there are the two return values, question and answer. So we store the question and answer in two different variables. So question comma answer is equal to, we call the generate function, generate question. So in question variable there is my question, and in answer there is my correct answer. So first we print the question. What is the question? Then here we ask the user what is the answer. So here we use the user answer variable, and user enter the answer. What is your answer? So user enter the answer and stored into this user answer variable. Now here we check the user answer and the correct answer. If the user answer and the correct answer, if it is match, then we increment the correct counter. So correct counter equal to correct counter plus 1, and we print the one message, you are correct. Otherwise else we print the message, you are wrong. Now here we use the timer control to display the how much time required to completion of this arithmetic game or the brain test game. So here before this for loop, we start the time. Start time equal to, we use the time function. So for this time function we import the one more library. So import, and again we import the time. So after breaking this loop, we stop the timer. So here my end time is equal to time dot time. So this is my start time. So this start time variable store the start time of this game, and after closing this for loop, in end time variable we store the end time of this game. So if we subtract these two variables, we get the time to require to complete this game. So here we print the result. So by using the F string, here we print you got correct answers. In correct variable there is a one value, so you got the 3 answers correct. So this is the final result, and print. So you used, so here we use the 0 colon dot 3f seconds. So we format this function end time minus start time, end underscore time minus start underscore time, and we call this play game function here, play game. So run this code. See here, after running this code, how many questions? 5. So 11 plus 6 is that the 17. 2 divided by 3 is that the 0. 9 divided by 1 is that the 9. Then the 11 minus 8, 3. 2 into 4, 8. So see, you are correct. You got 5 answers correct, and you used the 20 seconds. This is my game. So again we test this code. Again we run this program. So run. How much questions? 5. So 11 into 3, 33, 8, 20, 88, 0. So sorry, this is 2. Okay, no problem. So you got 4 answers and you use the 10 seconds. We get the random integer from, we pass the 10 number. So random integer from the 1 to 10. Okay. So these are the two libraries, one for the random number, one for the time. And this is my the random arithmetic operator choice. Here we perform the operation and return the question and the answer. So this is the play game function. Here user asks the how many questions, and here we use the one for loop. We call the generate question function for these multiple times. We print the question and user get the answer. Here we check the user answer and the correct answer. If it is correct, then we increment the correct counter and print this message. And after exit this loop, we use again end time function, and this is my format function. We subtract this 2 times and print the time in this format. So here we finish the project number 3. In next video, we will see that the next mini projects. So till if you have any queries or any problems, then comment on our query in comment box. Likes and subscribe the channel. See you on next video. Bye bye.